Hello and welcome to the start of my November reviews. Today we're going to look at something I actually got for my birthday. ID Hightower. Got this for my birthday back when our AD was still on the air. As you can see, he's a nice little crane. With an interesting crane arm. Interesting crane arm because it turns into a blaster! This is both a weapon for Hightower himself and the combined form. Not a lot of robot kibble. In fact, this is pretty much a headmaster, except for one thing. His head does not turn into a little robot. Speaking of robot, let's get to robot mode. First, we rip off the crane arm, which we'll only need later, so we put it aside. Then we remove this part, which is the cab. Oh yeah, he's got one more weapon, but we'll get to that when I get him into robot mode. Here, because it's stored in his cab. Pop down his legs. You pull them all the way down. But technically you only need to pull them all the way down for combined mode. On mine they didn't like to stay together very well, but that's probably because they're quite old. Oh yeah, turn around, he's got these little pegs. Little black pegs. They do absolutely nothing. I think it's just supposed to be part of the crane thing. Yeah, probably. Because they don't do anything in robot mode, vehicle mode, or combined mode. As far as I can tell. Next, come back around. Pull out his shoulders. And then his arms are very tight in there. Bring down his arms. You bring down his hands, so he has. It's like so. Unlike another build team member that you'll see later, he does have hands. They're not open and closed, but he has hands. Grimlock, I believe it is, has no hand syndrome. Or he's called, as he's called in Japan, Build Hurricane, which I will bring up later. This is, I believe, Build Typhoon in Japan. Which I will explain all their names when I get to them. Build Typhoon. I may refer to Grimlock as Build Hurricane a lot because any Transformers fan will tell you Grimlock is normally a Dinobot. Now, we come back here. Alright, we gotta pop out his feet. Otherwise he won't stand. He's just sitting on his. He's standing on his feet. Holding it. Also, things back here, which should give him a heal. Those are more for the hand mode of his arms mode. Yeah, him, Grimlock, and Heavy Load, all interchangeable as whether they're arms or legs as this landfill. So with the legs, you only have two of them forming the legs. The arms are formed by one guy. Okay, come back here. To the back of this. And see this little peg. Tiny little peg. Bring it down. And turn around his head. It's not in focus really. Yeah, let's see his head. Very generic little head. I'm gonna bring it down like this. And now we come back to Hightower. And now we come over, and then we put his head. You can bring his head down right away. Now just throw the backpack You bring it down over this connector for, or this joint for the connector for landfill mode, and there you have a hightower and robot mode. Now for his other weapon, which as I said was stored right in here. I already popped it out. He has a dinky little handgun, which he can hold in either hand. I like to put it in the left hand because whereas I'm right-handed, I've explained this before, I like to keep weapons in the right hand. That's usually for main weapons, like his crane arm. Dirt, dirt, dirt. Turns into his crane blaster. I don't actually know if that's what it's called. There he is, all decked out with his weapons. Not everybody can hold the weapons they come with. Not everybody in this team can hold the weapons they come with in robot mode. Grimlock, I believe, can't. Because Grimlock's got no real hand syndrome. And his weapon is his shovel, which we'll see later, which turns into a claw weapon. And I think you can put heavy loads bucket from his dump truck mode in his hand. I haven't actually tried, but it stores on the back if you do it right. Yeah, I like Hightower. Interesting fact. My mom got this guy for me for my birthday. She didn't realize they could combine. I had to wait till Christmas to get all 4 parts. You will not have to wait until Christmas for all the parts of landfill though. I will be doing them more this month. I haven't decided who's really next. Unless I do them in the order I got them at. I got them in, but then there's the thing that I got here. One that I got Grimlock and Hightower in my stocking one here. Here. But then next would be Wedge. When I got them. Got Wedge later that same day. So we went shopping. I got him pretty fast. Wedge, but I don't know where my mom got Hightower. It's very stiff, but Hightower has some knee articulation. I think it's stiff because it's supposed to be elbow articulation for combined mode. It's got great elbow articulation, full 360 shoulder articulation. That's restricted by the backpack in this mode. You can raise and lower his hand. Once the blaster's in there, it kind of restricts it. It's a little mini gun. Yeah, I'm pointing it like this. And that's better. And so, keep watching and you'll see the rest of landfill. And possibly all 3 forms later this month of landfill. This combined form. But I don't have that much practice with heavy loads. I've only done it once. Oh, one thing I can show you guys cool thing about the instructions. Unlike with other instructions. Sorry. Unlike other instructions for combiners. You have one instructions and then you gotta have the instructions for all of them. Or just combine them like the old Bionicle toys. See if we can get this on camera. if you have one of the instructions for landfills team, you have instructions for all four. Even combines instructions for all four. But that doesn't really matter because I have all four instructions. See you next time.